Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong on Wednesday exposed what he called brazen overpricing in national and local government projects, warning that billions of pesos are being lost to inflated contracts and kickbacks. Speaking before the Management Association of the Philippines, MAP, Magalong said such schemes are not isolated cases, but part of a culture of greed entrenched in public service at all levels. This is not just bad governance, he said. It is a gross violation of human rights. It robs millions of Filipinos of their daily life. One example he cited was the purchase of cat's eye road reflectors, priced in contracts at 11,720 pesos apiece, when their real cost, including installation and taxes, is about 1,800 pesos. That's a kickback of almost 9,900 pesos per piece, Magalong said, adding that with 24 million units purchased in 3 years, we lost 237 billion pesos, money that could have built 4,740 public schools or 474 hospitals. He also pointed to flood control projects where sheet piles meant to be 9 to 12 meters deep were cut to just 1 meter to satisfy politicians' demands for kickbacks, calling it engineering fraud disguised as public service. In roadside safety barriers, Magalong said each meter was billed at 121,330 pesos, despite market surveys showing a fair price of around 20,000 pesos. He stressed that such barriers are only meant for curved portions of roads, but were installed even on straight highways, which he called an insult to engineering standards and to the intelligence of the Filipino people. That is not safety. That is theft in broad daylight, he said. Solar streetlights were also overpriced at 157,000 pesos per post, he added, when suppliers confirmed the market price was only 32,000 to 40,000 pesos. Many of these lights stopped working after just a few months. It's an insult to the intelligence of the Filipino people. Magalong alleged that in some projects, lawmakers received 25% of the budget, plus a 5% parking fee, from contractors, with a select few suppliers cornering most of the contracts. Triple whammy. They take the cut, they take the pass-through, and they become the contractors themselves, he said. They don't just dip their fingers in the jar. They take the whole jar. He warned that as long as voters accept such practices, public money meant for education, healthcare, and infrastructure will continue to be converted into mansions in Paris and bank accounts overseas. Magalong also hit public silence on corruption, saying tolerance only emboldens officials to keep stealing from government coffers. Silence is not an option, he said. It is complicity. It is tolerance. He said few leaders commit to reform, noting that out of more than 1,400 city and municipal mayors nationwide, only 77 passed his Mayors for Good Governance Coalition's vetting process. Power is good, position is good, and above all, money is good. That is why so few join, Magalong said. He warned that choosing the wrong leaders leads to poor planning, mismanagement of state resources, and normalized incompetence, with the national debt ballooning from 5.9 trillion pesos in 2016 to 17.3 trillion pesos in 2025. This is not politics as usual, Magalong told the MAP audience. This is an organized plunder, and it will not stop unless we, the people, decide it stops. Magalong's revelations follow a briefing on Monday in which President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said 15 private contractors cornered 100 billion pesos in flood control projects, accounting for 18% of funds spent on 9,885 such projects from July 2022 to May 2025. The president said the projects of each of these companies would be reviewed. A palace spokesman said Tuesday that nobody would be spared in a crackdown on anomalous public infrastructure projects.